Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our New York Rangers Be a GM mode. Our struggling Rangers are at the trade deadline here in season number 3. Now, like I've said, we are struggling hard. We went through a full overhaul last episode on offense. Rick Nash, Victor Stahlberg, Chris Kreider, they're all gone. So is Derek Brassard. We brought in Evgeny Kuznetsov, a very nice center for our second line. Now we're also trying out some lines that we said we would for last episode. Paul Bittner is now playing with Matthews and Ehlers. Zuccarello has been moved down to the second line along with Kuznetsov and Teravainen. Lingberg, Stepan, and Hayes are on that third line with Fast, Miller, and Hartnell. Now on defense, we still have McDonough, Stahl, Yandel, Girardi, Shea, and Klein. I think we're doing fine on defense. As it stands, we can win with that. Lundqvist should be in that spot. Lundqvist is now 36. He's aging. He's kind of dropping off, so we're gonna have to look to the future of our goaltenders, who could be right here in the AHL. We've got Halverson and Malcolm. By the looks of it, actually, they're not looking like they'll ever be goaltenders of the future. So we're going to have to do something quite eventually because we'll have no choice. Well, we're going to head on in here. I think defensively, we're probably fine to continue. Offensively, the future is going to look good for us. And here we go. We have Shea being offered for Thomas Plekanec. No thanks. We're gonna keep Shea over Plekanec. Thank you very much. And there's a shootout win. That's very nice. So we go through the trade deadline, ladies and gentlemen, and we won't do anything finally. And let's just head up here all the way to April 1st. We're gonna go through the rest of the season, and hey, if we make the playoffs, we make the playoffs. If we don't, we don't. And there it is. We're continuing to lose. We've got another win there against Edmonton, but I don't think it's going to be enough. We're going to have a very, very long summer here. If we can't string any wins together, so we're not getting it done. We're not getting it done, and we're pushing as hard as I guess we can, but we're losing one, winning one, losing one, winning one, and that's unfortunate. We're not getting the wins we need when we need them. And oh, look at that, we strung 3 wins in a row. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, all right, so we're back up to April 1st here, and we strung 4 wins in a row at the end of March. That's that's interesting. All right, well done, boys. Well done. Let's push here. Ah, and there you go. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Just when you think that you could get more wins strung together, they lose. McDonough's feeling pretty good about his performance over the last few games. Good work. Keep it up. No effect. Paul Bittner. He's really proud of how the team has been performing lately. I agree. Things have been going nicely for us. And Chris Brown. It's not like me to complain about lack of ice, but really frustrating me. Like, I can see your point. I'll consider making some changes. Alright, Mr. Brown. Since you were complaining about your ice time, we will send you down to the AHL to continue on here. We're going to go best lines for the AHL, send Skapski back in, and there you go. Okay, that's true. Okay. So Skapski comes back in the lineup for 1 game, gets injured again. We're going to edit the scout assignment here. We'll send them back out to the States. Ain't nothing more there to do, and there we go. We finish off the season 39, 40, and 3. Pretty sad looking. I mean, it is what it is. We won't make the playoffs. Actually, let's just see. Does that regular season has ended? Okay, there we go. So we did not make the playoffs, which is kind of unfortunate. Would have really liked it, but yeah, we did not. We're 7 points off that wild card spot, and yeah, we were 9 points off the next wild card spot. So we weren't making the playoffs by a long shot. We couldn't get the points this year. As it stands in the league, we finished 23rd overall. 23rd overall and could not make the playoffs. Oh, kind of unfortunate. We'll take a look at the playoff tree very shortly, and we'll sim up to the end of the offseason. Here we are. Nikolai Ehlers finished with 63 points. Austin Matthews finished with 56. So I'm hoping maybe next year, with a bit of growth, everyone will get a lot more points than they did this year. I think we've got a solid looking offensive core. It's just about the growth. Everyone needs a bit more growth, and I think we'll do fine. And Henrik Lundqvist, well, you finished horribly, so nothing but the blame there. You didn't do well enough. So let's do some roster moves here. Let's finish off the season just right. Let's see, who can we send down? Okay, so we're gonna send down 3. There we go. Perfect. Finish. Really? Aviani and Brown are going to be on waivers? Okay. Let's not send them down, I guess. I thought I brought them up because I could send them back down. Yeah, how is Brown's got a 2-way? Ah. We'll send down Kostelek. And now we're going to do our best lines here. We'll get Kostelek in here. I think that put him in. Oh, silly me trying to do this right now. Okay, Kostelek is in. That's fine. Okay, now let's just finish up the season here. My bad. Let's get to. Here we go. All right. Let's go to the 6th of June here. The Stanley Cup should be done by then. NHL has ended. Thank you. Was already aware of that. And well, yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, this is unfortunate for us. The Wolfpack as well did not make the playoffs. Excuse me, I took some water. They did not make the playoffs, which is kind of unfortunate. We were hoping to have some people grow, but it's just not happening this year. It is not happening this year, and we're gonna look for it next year. Russia, we've already scouted. Let's do the SAHL for 3 weeks. Here we go. Perfect. Let's just keep on rolling here. The playoffs must be in full tilt. Best lines. Mackenzie is back. Good for you for being happy that you recovered. We'll need you for the future. As long as you've grown, I think you'll be perfect as a backup and visiting can walk. We're going to edit the scout assignment one more time. 3 more weeks here. Go. Alright. So I'm thinking the playoffs should be coming to a close here. If not, it'll be within the next couple of days. It'll be interesting to see who won the Stanley Cup this year and who won what trophies. Still no Stanley Cup. Let's go in a couple extra days here. Oh, there it is. So the Pittsburgh Penguins have won the Stanley Cup, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to the Pittsburgh Penguins for having won the Stanley Cup. Let's go a couple more days here just to see if anything else pops up. No. Roll a couple more days at a time. We just want to catch the pop-ups, and then we'll go into the full end of the season here. Okay, perfect. All right, so we'll end that there. That's awesome. We totally missed player morale and meetings. I saw them before and totally forgot about them. So let's take a quick look at how it went in the playoffs. So the Pittsburgh Penguins won. As you can see here, their journey, they started out against the Leafs. They then beat the Capitals. And then the Devils. And they made slight work of all the playoffs. They won their first one in 5, won the second one in 4, third one in 4, and the Stanley Cup Finals in 4. So really, no one was much of a trouble for the Penguins at all. That's pretty surprising. Now taking a look at the awards, the Pittsburgh Penguins have won the Stanley Cup twice in our GMO tenure here. The Dallas Stars are the other winners. We have yet to even come close. So that's 2 seasons of my bad. 2 seasons of making the playoffs and 1 season of not making the playoffs under our belt here. We're gonna have to look to do better next year. Sidney Crosby has won the Art Ross. He has won the Hart Memorial. Bufflin has won the James Norris. Patrick Kane the Lady Byng. William Nylander the Calder Memorial. Conn Smythe the Fleury. Vezina to Varlamov. Williams M. Jennings to Peter Mrazek. Bill Masterson to Jake Morrow. Frank J. Selke, Jonathan Taves, Ted Lindsay, Sidney Crosby, Maurice Richard, Sidney Crosby. So a very nice season for Sidney Crosby. Really good job. Good job, buddy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Well, sadly, the New York Rangers could not make the playoffs. We did our best. But it just wasn't meant to be. Was not meant to be. Ooh, apparently McNiven is on the trade block. That could be good. That could be good. Maybe he's got some good trade value. We'll have to look into it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So sadly, our New York Rangers did not make the playoffs. We finished 1 win away of being 500. I don't know. I think next year, as long as we get some good player growth, as I've said before, I think offensively we're going to be really, really nice. So, ladies and gentlemen, look for that next week. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you guys in the next New York Rangers GM mode. Have a great day, everyone, and we'll see you guys next time.